thinks this microphone is a high definition audio device.
Well, I'm not sure it is.
It was
So-
30 quid. Leave me alone.
30 quid's good enough. Let's get started, shall we?
Mm.
I guess she's just fucking left.
No.
By the way, I still play.
Oh.
So does anyone want to give a recap of last time?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been 2 weeks.
And I've been
I
writing
remember.
my notes as my character.
Alright.
So they're all lies.
Evan,
They're not lies.
you may give a recap.
Evan shows up. Bronze Kobold Cleric. Owes Jinx gold for a safe night. Fights Tigers. Teleport. And there's probably something about light bulbs.
You light bulbs in a minute.
And that's Jinx's accurate recap. I think that's worth 1 inspiration point, right?
You know what?
Jinx is a big fan of doing the bed.
See if Evan does better. If Evan does better, Evan gets a 0 point.
Whoa, that's not fair.
As far as I remember, the party had stopped for the night as they had finished the trials and were waiting for the next trial. But as everyone was going to sleep, the elder of the, if I remember, I can't remember, but I just knew he was a goblin who requested the aid of Yolanda and their robot into fixing a generator downstairs. But as they were discussing this, my character Evandor had run in from the outside requesting aid, becoming a new part of the party. During the time where the group was split up, the upper floor group would be cleaning the guild hall, while the lower floor group would be moving boxes and containers to get to the generator. As all this was happening, the generator stopped working and everything went dark, and so the spider and like the weird light monsters started to break in, leaving the upstairs group to battle, while the downstairs group had to get through a bunch of rubble to get to a teleportation device, teleporting the party out of danger and into a town where we are
Heading to the tavern.
Yeah, after a rest, we are heading to a tavern called Gobos or something.
Oh, we're heading to a titty bar.
Yeah, the titty bar.
I can't remember the name of it. I just remember that it sounded like a titty bar name.
Yeah, I was pretty.
Sorry, Gabe, that's not relevant for now.
I will give you both the hero point.
Yes! Jinx got the best reward for the minimal effort.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I will have that when I get back home.
2 hero points.
You both start out with 2 hero points because everyone starts out the hero point at the start of each session.
Alright.
You reckon they sell blue tack at Sainsbury's?
Definitely.
You guys ended the session.
It's a big shot.
In this alleyway. You followed the signs and you met this just random door attached to the side of this building. It's a small little door with a sign next to it that reads Bonkers. Opening the door, a light seemingly shines in all of your eyes. It's, for a second, a bit blinding, but once your eyes get adjusted to it, this kind of late morning, or early morning, you realize that it's just a white sort of doorway You can't see past it until you make your way through. One of your friends decides they want to sit this one out, as the rest of you pursue on through. As you all walk in, whoosh, an axe makes its way to the top of the door. The top of the door frame as you all walk through.
Miles away from Jinx.
Oh, lordy.
In the center of this magnificently big room is the island, and full of liquor in the back. A small goblin barmaid. The sides, the top of the island, on top above the island, seems to be in big, shining neon lettering saying Bonkers. It glows, and next to it is a bit of what seems like red. Looking at it, it says welcome. There are some tables scattered across the room. Every table, they're not really organized in any way, and tables along the walls have little not bars, what are they called? Booths with them. On top of each booth is a window. On the wall next to each booth is a window that, looking out, seems to be only the night sky. Shades of purple and black with shining stars. And that's not what the outside looked like from before you walked in. Each table...
It was early morning, wasn't it?
Yep. It looks like outer space out there. Just to give a bit better clarification for your guys' minds. Each table seems to have some sort of graffiti or battle scars in it. So I'm reading my notes.
No worries.
As I do this. There seems to be some patrons kind of goofing around. There's some people in the back fooling about. Another two just fighting, knocking over another person's drink. Near the fireplace seems to be this skeleton man with a clockwork arm. In another corner of the bar seems to be some hooded, cloaked figure with orange ears pointing out, poking from it, and an orange chin with all those whiskers poking out from the darkened cloak in this shady, dark corner, surrounded by other sorts of bags and materials. And last but not least, you all hear a bang, bang, bang! And the jolt from the gunshots turns you to this little chihuahua-looking man, shooting at what seems to be tiny little mice on the ground, in a different corner, as this weird, kind of shaky creature starts to set down their gun back on the table. Their table is full of 3 pots of coffee, and approaching is what seems to be another barmaid with 3 more pots of coffee.
Is it the goblin barmaid with the coffee?
No, a different goblin barmaid.
Okay.
There's a goblin barmaid that's in the center of the island.
Okay.
There does not seem, at this moment, to be any other door besides the door you have entered, though.
So this island you described, it's the bar, but it's just in the middle of the room.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you guys asked. You guys are like, we're kind of hungry. What can we do? And Lijek told you to go to Bonkers, where you can also get
Yeah.
work if you need it.
I was going to say, do we get any other further instruction other than just go to the titty bar?
Um,
And
I mean, we should break up
we
into
were.
teams.
I
Half
don't.
half talk to Chihuahua Man, half talk to Sexy Barmaid.
I
I
don't
vote
think we
Sexy
need to
Barmaid.
bother the Chihuahua man.
What? It doesn't even
Whatever
work, and he
that
has
is.
a gun.
I
Split him up.
understand that, but let's just get us something to eat, and then we can decide what to do.
What?
After all,
No, just
We
don't
are-
crack my style. And
all
Jinx is
right.
gonna head off towards the barmaid.
Are they usually like that?
To be honest, I've lost my memories of the last 2 weeks.
I am.
Yeah, how long have we not been able to remember things?
let me pull up my what you have to roll sheet that I have here. As always, yeah, whatever. Except just load it in. Load it in. Get started. Nico, come lay with me. I'm jealous. Roll me a. Let's see, a memory thing. Roll me.
Reopen my character sheet. That might make things easier.
Maybe. Just looking at my really high prism score.
Roll me an Arcana check.
You want an Arcana check from me, do you?
Yeah.
I think that's 15.
15. From last you recall, probably about like week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it seems like we've all lost our memories of the last week and a half or so.
I am sorry to hear that. Though, if it's all of you, that is quite odd. I'm wondering if you've been inflicted with some sort of curse.
I'm sure the goblin did it. Not that one, not the insane one, the one back at the other place.
Lijak.
Lijak,
I'm
that's the
sure the
one.
goblin did it. That little goblin going to the barmaid.
If that may be the case, I will see if I can get any information without alerting him. But let's think about that later. For now, let's get some food.
Yes, food would be good. I can't remember the last time I ate.
Yeah, on that. Jess, Jinx. You start to approach the counter of the bar, and as you do, you're stopped by a goblin.
A lot of goblins here.
And they're in a little top hat. And they go, "Hey there, fella. You want to see a magic trick?"
No. And Jinx will try and push past him.
Well, fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, and you.
Get fucked, man.
Yeah, you're able to make it to the bar, to the counter, and the goblin barmaid steps on her stool to kind of look above the counter to see you. And they go, in goblin, they say, "What can I get ya?"
Yeah. 2 drinks. What's your favorite?
Rat spit.
Dos, por favor.
Confused.
2, please.
All right. She she'll step off her stool and then
No, I've been out.
uh,
No, I'm not a psychopath.
she'll reach
Is there
over
any-
the shelves, take out a small little bottle that looks like a rat, twist open its mouth, pour some in,
Oh,
and then spit in the
Less gross than I thought.
and then spit in the glasses herself.
Put these on my tab.
Mm.
Also, can I start a tab?
You can start a tab, but I need identification and a name.
Jinx is going to look through their pockets. They definitely don't have any form of ID.
Yeah, you do.
Can Jinx write their name on a piece of paper?
Jinx got an ID card for the Adventuring Guild.
Oh, shit. Wait, amend it to my inventory. Oh, hell yeah. Jinx hands over the ID. Jinx! That's not my real name. So I don't know how IDs work. So we're not going to worry about it.
Can we overhear Jinx starting a tab?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, well, that was a mistake.
I not roll some sort of check. They get that for free.
Okay. You know
Perception,
what?
something?
Do you want to roll to try to? This is a bar. It's a little loud. If you want to roll, you can roll a stealth check to see if they don't hear you.
How loud is
they
Jinx
would
being?
have, you know what, fuck it. They have to roll a perception check.
Yes.
How loud is Jinx being about trying
Like
to...
average loud, but you people will. James walked off. I want some.
Yeah.
Jinx doesn't
Roll
know
perception.
my intent.
I do.
That's not great. That's a 12.
Alright. Jinx.
I'm
what's
too
your-
busy trying to find us a table.
Yeah. Jinx, what's your stealth? Just natural stealth. You don't mind me asking.
That's your passive stealth.
I'm a monk, so it's really high. It's going to be 1,000,000. 7 plus 7.
Plus 7, so
Yeah.
your 12 doesn't beat it. You don't hear this.
I got a tiny bit of flavor.
Really upset that the whole pack is.
Yeah, no, you start a tab. They let me just put somewhere a tab so far to.
He says nice cute fur coat. Girlfriend there.
All right. Just put it in a note section here. Yeah. Evan, you start to look for a table.
Something free and just like it's just an open table. I'm not really looking for anything fancy or a corner table or anything.
Just an open normal table.
Yeah.
As you start walking around, a goblin in a hat stops you and goes, "Hey, you want to see a magic trick?"
I am. And he kind of like looks over to the rest of his party before looking back at the goblin. Sure,
He's shaking his head. No.
All right.
I wouldn't mind.
It'll cost you 1 gold piece.
I am
Absolute fun.
sorry, I cannot give you right now. But when I do have more gold pieces, I would come back and like to see it.
All right, 2 silver pieces. Lowest I'll go.
I am. What is the charisma on this guy?
He
I think
seems
it's so
quite
much
nice.
funnier if we
He's-
all say
he's a
no.
small goblin in a top hat. He has like one of those like magician's vests and like fingerless gloves. But the fingerless gloves are a little dirty and more ripped up. It seems like he chewed off the fingers more or less than them originally being fingerless gloves.
Let me roll something. Let me just generally roll because I'm very tempted.
Sounds like it is.
Yeah, I am convinced.
Right.
I instead of just giving them the 2 silver, I actually give them the 1 gold.
Yeah, as you give them the gold, they put it in their pocket and say, "You want to see another magic trick?"
I but what
I made
what was the
gold-
Magic
previous?
trick is that you were robbed.
I made the gold disappear.
I see. Huh.
Yeah.
That is clever.
Yeah, I know.
Any reason you're doing this, or just you just want gold?
Oh, the world's full of magic, and they always say,
Indeed, it is.
never ever do what you're good at for free. That's capitalism, baby.
But if you do the good deeds for free, you end up getting free stuff yourself, don't you? That's how karma works.
No, that's not how capitalism works. The world is capitalist.
There's a difference between charging people and getting stuff from people.
You're right.
Or getting stuff from people. My wording is off. I am terribly sorry, but I am quite hungry. I don't mean to argue.
Oh, it's fine.
But
This magician wandering around, is it just another goblin or is it someone else?
It's another goblin.
it's a
Everyone's a goblin. You're a
yeah, it's
goblin, I'm a
just
goblin.
Goblin
We're all
Utopia.
just different types of goblins.
There's a skeleton near the fireplace.
Wait, I thought we were living in an autonomous collective.
There's a skeleton in the fireplace, a goblin behind the bar, a goblin barmaid, another goblin barmaid, another a leshy barmaid, the plant people, what seems to be a tabaxi in a cloak in a corner, and a chihuahua in a different corner with a gun.
You gave the chihuahua a gun.
The tabaxi itself, is cloaked and has a lot of bags surrounding them. But yeah, no, you're able to find a nice little table. The chairs seem to not be as squeaky and as uneven as other tables.
Is there any oh wait, I would probably have to wait for a menu, wouldn't I? There's no Actually, yeah, I wouldn't expect there to be a menu here because I can see half these people stealing that menu.
Yeah, you're able to find your seat.
Worse, it's one of those QR code menus that doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's one of those QR code menus that asks you to download their app.
Yeah, and here's Evandor not having his sending stone with him.
No,
You scan it and it's a hyperlink to Rick Ashley is never going to get you up.
yeah, no.
It just leads you into a website where it just hacks your phone.
Fucking A, I hate that. That's why I hate QR codes. That's why I never want to ever use them. And I hate when restaurants and places force you to use them. But no,
Because at any time, anyone could switch out the thing for a hacker code.
Yeah, and that's just so fucking scary.
Yeah, just print out a sticker and stick the sticker over the old QR code and you can make it whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's just how it be.
Anyway. But yeah, no, you find a small table, and as you sit down, a small little plant creature comes up, and you can hear its little vines that are dragging on the floor outside their little uniform come up, and they go. It doesn't pick up my voice making those noises, but essentially it makes small little not beeps and bloops, but whooshes and washes, like a leaves.
Like gurgling?
Yeah.
Oh, not gurgling.
Leaves flowing through the wind kind of noises.
Ah.
Somehow you still understand them. As they say, "Welcome to Bonkers." If you don't lose your head here, you're not celebrating it right. Or some shit like that. I'm sorry, I'm new. Here's your menu. and they set
Don't worry, I don't discriminate.
they set
Thank
a
you.
little tablet on right in front of you.
Let me ask you: is this place expensive? I'm expecting it to be expensive.
It seems to be the most expensive thing on the menu when you're looking at it. Seems to be a bunch of different kinds of what says signature cocktails. But everything else is pretty cheap. There's a section for goblins, and it seems to just be various rodents and whatnot. Rodent meat, bug meat. There's a section for dwarfs, which are just rats.
Wait, dwarf meat?
No. Well,
Yeah, dwarf meat.
I need a dwarf.
goblins eat anything.
They'll eat it. They'll eat it.
You don't even know if it's real dwarf either. Dwarf meat.
Or is it that? Is it that shit imitation stuff?
You don't know. It doesn't give.
Yes.
It gives very vague descriptions that aren't really descriptive about it either.
Evan Noy's probably. Evan Door's probably just gonna get like a simple meal, like nothing too expensive or too crazy, as he's trying to save up his gold.
Yeah. What are you doing right now, Amon?
I don't really know. Amon was kind of enjoying the chaos. Amon shall also approach the bar.
Alright, as you're walking, the same goblin
weirdo.
stops you after messing with Evandor. You want to see a magic trick?
Maybe.
It'll cost you 1 gold piece, and you'll see the best trick in the world.
Amon looks around, looks at the other people in this bar. You're at a nightclub at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's not going to be that interesting of a trick.
You never know till you buy it out.
Maybe. Actually, no.
Do you just walk past him too?
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, one just walks straight up to the bar.
Yeah, as you approach, you're seeing Jinx be given their 2 drinks of rats.
Ow!
You okay?
Oh,
I bite it at my teeth.
Damn.
Yeah, I continue. I just bit my tongue. That's all.
Alright. I'm sorry, Chief.
you know, the normal.
Yeah. The very much normal. Yeah, no. As you approach, and the barmaid looks over towards you now, and they go, "How can I help you?"
Food and drink, please.
They point at a sign that's hanging by chains under the island at the menu. It's a very similar menu. It's the same menu Evan got. It's some goblin food, some not so goblin food, cocktails.
What sort of meats are on the goblin food list?
It seems to be anything that no one else would ever fucking eat. Ranging from bugs, like a bug salad, kind of like a Timon and Pumbaa kind of thing from Lion King, to dwarf meat. Now that you want to keep talking about it,
Amon spends sort of 30 seconds scanning the menu, looking up and down. just looks at her and goes, "Can I just have your bloodiest cut of meat?"
Can do.
He looked more warmer and happier with a very full of meat.
Oh, and something vodka to wash it down, please.
Alright. That'll be 8 copper pieces.
Amon will proceed to drop a silver piece on the table.
They will happily take it and then hand you back 2 copper pieces. They take the silver piece, they spit on it, take a small bite of it to make sure it's silver, and then they put it into their, like they pull out, their bosom is showing, so they stretch it out a bit, put it in their bra, and then in this little pouch on their waist, pull out 2 copper pieces and hand it to you.
Thank you. What's his problem? And then she points at the goblin in the top hat trying to scam people.
Oh. His name's Tom. He occasionally comes in and keeps begging people to see his magic trick. At first, I thought he was just trying to show his no-nos, but it turns out he's just pocketing their gold. Each time someone's tried to take their gold back, he bites their finger and runs.
He seems bad for business.
The goblin woman looks you in the eyes, like kind of not really a no shit kind of look, more like a have you seen around yourself lately kind of look.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the food and drink. I'll be sat over by the cobalt.
If you're looking behind the bar stool still, there seems to be a trap door, not a trap door. I guess trap door. No, that wouldn't be it. A floor door, you know. Trap door.
Yeah, a door in the ground.
Yeah, a door in the ground. They open it, they walk down it, they close. As you leave the bar.
Damn.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You still have your 2 drinks, right?
Yes. You're on the. It's currently holding them with Neo.
Okay. What is Yolanda doing?
I guess she's going to just have a few drinks at the party. Get to know them better now that we're not in mortal danger.
So, you all order food, drinks. I'm assuming at the table. The rest of you who head over to Evan's table. Yolanda, you're stopped by a goblin in a top hat that says, "Hey, you want to see a magic trick?"
Ooh, a form of tricks. Yeah, sure.
It'll cost you 1 gold piece.
a giant like sign appears above Yolanda's head, just says "Goldable." Oh, only 1 gold piece then. Yeah, sure. And she gives him 1 gold piece.
Yeah, as you give the gold piece, they put it in their pocket and they go, "Yeah, want to see another magic trick?
Yeah.
Let's take another gold piece."
fucking love and hate this guy.
What? The cop?
I both love and hate this guy.
Yeah,
all at
we all
once.
watching this goblin. Like, is everyone just aware of this weird goblin robbing everyone?
Yeah.
It's not
It's happening.
if you give him the money.
Am I allowed to look at Yolanda and mouth the word stranger danger?
You're
I shook my head for the kobold. We can't do anything for these people.
Yes.
just want to say that this interaction with this NPC specifically was created because I was sleep deprived in a car on my way to Montreal. And I was typing a lot of this session out in the car, and I'm like, what if there was a fucking NPC that says, hey, you want to see a magic trick? It'll cost you 1 gold piece. And each time they hand him a gold piece, he pockets it. That's exactly this interaction.
It's working pretty well.
It is.
And so far, it's got half the party.
Yasu, wait a minute, I know a fraud when I see one. Hand back my valuables, fiend. As Yolanda immediately holds them at gunpoint.
Do any of the barmaids have a reaction?
No. The only one that have somewhat of a reaction is the Leshy, because they seem the most new here. Evan, you can see this Leshy as this, like, they seem to get a little jumpy, but they choose to try their best to ignore this. Yolanda, as you point the gun at the little goblin, they look straight at the gun. And they go, okay. I'll give you back your coin. They put their hand in that same pouch. And then...
Oh no.
Do something.
Pocket sand. I can call it. I call it.
Let me pull up Little Goblin Man's stats.
Oh god. Oh god.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
I finally have spellcasting.
Oh shit. That's not it.
30 between broke.
Here we go. What is there? Little thing. That's it. What's your passive perception, Yolanda? What's your perception number?
This is gonna go horribly.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Well, first, I gotta know it's your first we gotta figure out what Yolanda's perception is.
Where's perception at?
On the app, it is in
And right next to your class DC.
combat. It's I think it's in offense.
It's an offensive, and it's right at the top of your list.
Yeah, because the phone app version is the one Cheese has, and it's in the web builder, the website version.
If they put it in skills like where all the other
+5.
skills are, that would be too fucking simple.
Alright, yeah. Make a reflex saving throw. As yes, everyone was right. Pocket sand.
Yeah, I mean, we all know you're a big King of the Hill fan.
I am. I am a huge King of the Hill fan. This just felt right. You know what I mean?
24.
Alright. 24 is just enough.
Nice high rolls. So far, so good.
Nice high rolls, as I got a nat 1 earlier.
Yeah, no, you.
Just ignore that.
Sand is tossed in your face, but you're able to blink just enough time to not be blinded in any way. But that was just enough of a distraction to let the Goblin Man run outside the front door. You can still choose to shoot him as he's running. You do have your gun pointed at him.
Come back here. And she unloads it.
Alright. Roll for an attack.
Oh, dear. This is all happening within the
15.
span of like 6 seconds. 6 seconds. So it's just like,
18.
oh god.
Remember, you take minus penalties for each consecutive attack.
Mistype.
Yeah. 18 is a miss still for this little guy. You start to, because of the sand being tossed and you're able to close your eyes, boom, you shoot the ground as you all see this goblin scurry away like a fucking cockroach that just got hit by sunlight. And he rushes out the front door.
Oh.
And Yolanda begins to chase after him.
Oh, Lottie. Do you think we should do something about that?
Yeah, she'll come back alive or she won't.
That is concerning to say about your party mate.
Yes, this happened often. And I look at the barmaid.
Yeah, she's it's a different barmaid at the moment. It's
It's the plant one?
yeah, it's a plant one behind the counter right now.
Oh.
She's new.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hello, we are adventurers. We want to see your manager.
What? What?
What? For jobs. I talk to barmaids for jobs. You talk to Chihuahua Man. All makes sense.
I don't think we need to.
We'd like a job, and we'd like to speak to the manager.
We haven't even eaten yet. Jinx.
Yeah, as this is going on, Yolanda, you chase him out the front door, and just like when you notice something, the door being open is still this white plane. Like, it's not white light, but it seems to be a white plane. And as you cross through it, you enter back into the alley you came. You look to your left, you look to your right. There seems to be no sign of the goblin anywhere. if you'd like, you can roll a. If you're proficient in survival, you can roll a track check. But if you're not proficient in survival, you would not be able to. You can still try to find them, but to efficiently track, you'll need to be trained in it. But yeah, the Leshy looks over at the rest of you guys as a party. Sitting down, a few of you have a few drinks already.
I'm definitely casting a spell on my food, by the way.
Oh, that's fine. Have you ordered the food yet, Evan? Your own food?
Yeah, it would be something like simple, maybe bread or a little bit of meat. It wouldn't be off the goblin menu or anything. It'd just be something
Weak.
Yeah, if you
yeah, it'd be something more on the weaker side of
Give me
Of the
goblin or
palate?
give me death.
if you look at the human part of the menu, it just says bologna sandwich.
That sounds cheap right now, and
Oh yeah.
that's all I really need. So
Oh yeah. All right.
because I don't think I'm as hungry as everyone else.
No, probably not. Definitely not. The rest of you are fucking starving.
Yeah, so I'll just get the bologna sandwich.
Yeah, that's your tab. They go like 1 copper piece.
I would hand them a silver piece because that's the cheapest thing I have right now.
You can break a. Yeah, as you hand them 1 silver piece, they hand you back. Like, you hand it over to their hand, which seems to be just this like shrubble of a bush. And they put the coin in this little pouch on their uniform. And through that same pouch, they pull out 9 copper pieces and give it back to you.
Thank you. And also, sorry for potty mates. Here's a few extra. I'll hand back a couple of the copper pieces. Let's say like 3.
All right. You hear
That's like a tip.
the gurgle gurgle, the whoosh whoosh, and they're like, "Thank you so much. Your sandwich will be out momentarily."
Yes,
Thank
with
you.
the manager, please.
Unless you want to be waiting tables, I don't think the manager is going to help us get a job.
But Lijak say
From what I've
good
read
job.
of books, is there potentially a notice board, a job board?
The whistling of the wind as it speaks.
Do you have any jobs, plant person?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The manager, the person who usually runs behind the counter, usually hears all sorts of things around this bar. Little jobs here and there. What town do you guys come from?
We were drugged by other goblin, and now we have no
I-
memories.
I know that's not the case. At least I hope that's not the case for all of you. Well,
I
we
look at
came.
the other I look at the other one party member. Look, Big Cat was also drugged. Big Cat, do you remember what we're doing? Who we are?
Oh, dear Lord. What was the town that we were from? Were we ever given indication of what
Yeah.
we were?
You guys told the town you just arrived in.
Which is
The town 1.
If this isn't where we're from,
the what?
The town is called Juan.
Wand.
yeah, but this isn't where
Yeah, I'll type
we're
We
from. That's what Evan's asking.
Yeah.
no that I'm not asking that.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking of the town that we just came from to get into. The town that fucking I keep wanting to call it Goobers, but I know it's not Goobers.
It's Bonkers.
Hooters.
Bonkers. The town that we that Bonkers is in is
Okay. 1.
1.
Wand, yeah. We come from Wand, as of right now. Wait, but actually, no wait. Isn't that the town that we're in?
Hmm.
Don't you know that?
Well, I'm a little confused
Are you?
about it myself, but what my boss has said to me is we're in space. Now shut up and do what you're told for your paycheck.
I see your boss has a certain way of words.
Mm-hmm. They nod. They seem to not be offended by it, but to take joy in it.
So, the windows are not illusion magic, that we're actually in this. What you call space? What exactly is that?
Interdimensional. Well, yeah, essentially, that's how they describe space. I asked, I got nothing in return. I get paid, I'm safe. That's what I care about.
That's fair.
You'll have to ask my boss for more information.
Yeah, yes. Sorry for keeping you for so long.
Oh, it's fine. I'll go get your guys' order done right away. Yeah, and then the Leshy walks away. It takes some time for patrons come in. So
I'd, I'd imagine, like, Evandor is scoot all the way, like, across the table away from Jinx because he's very concerned.
Jinx,
What? No, Jinx is right. That lady said we needed to talk to the manager as well.
That,
Jinx
yes.
genius.
If you say so, Jinx.
After a bit of time, the manager appears back behind the counter, and the Leshy comes with two plates. One plate being a sandwich, kind of like a rye kind of bread.
It's just like one singular sandwich. The other one is like packed full of like meat and just like rats and everything.
The sandwich is just like a single slice of white bread, a single slice of bologna, and then a single slice of brown bread on top because they didn't have enough white bread.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to describe for the sandwich. The bologna looks... It looked just pressed. Like just made. Bread, yeah, it's two separate pieces of bread. Two different types of bread.
Bologna legs.
But
Yeah,
on the
bologna
other plate,
sandwich.
it seems to be a chicken. A live chicken. And as it's brought to the
Live
table,
chicken.
the Leshy pulls out a sort of butcher's knife and holds the chicken down. Motion the chicken's head.
Make cat person do it. Kill what you eat. Proper cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
Jinx
he
is gonna
stops mid-
gesture to give the knife to the cat lady.
Yeah, the Leshy looks over to you.
Trying to get them all.
Do you want to kill the Do you want to kill the chicken? You asked for the bloodiest meat, the freshest, bloodiest meat. They were gonna cook it.
Oh my
Have you?
God.
Yeah, would now cat folk don't get a bite as a weapon
Or claws.
or claws for some fucking reason.
That's weird.
That's
Could I
weird.
bite this chicken's head off?
Yeah, you can bite the chicken's head off.
Yeah, Amon gets really excited for a second before she lunges across the table at this chicken.
Psycho cat.
Psycho. Do me two favors. First of all, roll an attack roll to see how easy you rip this fucking thing's head off. And then, secondly, everyone else roll me a perception check.
All right.
Should I make it a weapon attack or?
Make it your best weapon attack.
Okay, that's +8.
Can I?
Come on, baby. Oh.
I'm seeing this happen, right?
Yeah, you're watching this, but the perception.
Can I unwatch this?
Yeah, roll perception. You can unwatch it.
Things can't have massively high armor class, can they?
What the fuck have you fucked this up?
I might have fucked this up. I've got a
They are
13. They are being held down. Do they have a -2 to their armor class because
They
they're
should
being
do.
held down?
They do.
There is
But
stats for chicken, I
this is
believe.
for how easy and bloody this is. That's what your attack roll is for. You are always gonna hit it unless you roll the natural one.
So quite good, guys.
Yeah,
Do I
23.
wanna
23?
do I wanna waste a hero point for my amusement?
Yes.
Sure. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Haha. That's a artificial 20
All right. Yeah. You are able.
as Amon licks their lips and then lightning fast lunges across this table onto this chicken.
Oh yeah. And you're able to rip this motherfucker's head off real quick, real fast. Not much of a hurry. You know, yeah, much of a hurry. You're hungry as hell. The blood splatters on the table. Evan, as you look away, you notice that a few of the other patrons, specifically the dog in the corner, with now what seems like, you know, fucking guns, is looking quite scared, and looks like they're sort of aiming a pistol from underneath the table over at you. Or not you, but specifically the cat, to make sure nothing bad happens.
This is less like a rageful barbarian and more like a feral animal.
Yeah.
he mouths the word as he kind of like puts his hand together in a little prayer towards the Chihuahua. They mean well.
Yeah, I'll let you keep the 23 for that too. Yeah, the Chihuahua still just keeps their gun trained as they start to drink straight from
They mean well, the set, as it's drowned out by the sound of crunching bone and ripping flesh.
Oh yeah. Evan, you definitely see blood splatter on you along with a few feathers.
I'm
from that chicken is
I'm drowning it out as I'm gonna try to cast a spell on my sandwich, as it's gonna be cleanse cuisine, making this the best tasting sandwich in the world, and also removing all toxins from the sandwich.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
That's one spell slot of the day, just for this sandwich.
Sometimes the sandwich needs a spell slot.
Yeah, kind of like having one really good tasting meal for the cost of a spell doesn't sound too bad. But I bet it's like the Matrix where it gets sort of depressing over time.
It does. I'd imagine. Yeah, no.
It's like, I know I'm eating watermelon, but it tastes like the best steak in the world.
Yeah, no. You see the manager come back up. So, if you want to go and approach the female goblin again, you may.
Wait, they were the manager?
Yeah.
Or is it a different female goblin?
It's the same female goblin you approached before. They got like red lipstick. They got a little beauty mark under their eye.
Yes,
Bosom.
lovely. I've still got my 2 drinks.
Yeah.
I will walk up to this goblin. I will hand her one of the drinks. Say, "Here, I heard you're the big boss."
She. And then she throws it back, drinking it all in one go.
Yes, we're looking for jobs. Other goblin with one eye sent us. We're adventurers, part of the guild. The Bright Sparkles.
We could use I have heard a few rumors going around. There was a local thief in Juan. That's where my Leshy told me you guys come from.
That is he's like trying to not barf as he's trying to look at her, but it's just like there's so much blood and gore. It's been a very long while since he's seen a lot of it.
Oh, you can still hear it. I haven't stopped just because the manager's come over.
Yes, good. Enjoy food. Must be tasty. Don't need to cast silly spells on it like this one.
I'm
The goblin looks you dead in the eyes, Evan. You think we poison our food here?
No. I don't mean any harm by it. It's more of just. It's something of a trick my father taught me. Whenever I go to a new place, you cast good grace.
Nice little rhyme.
He kind of like you see his face realizing that it is actually a rhyme. It just dawns on him.
Anyway, there's a few little things in Juan. One of the few little things, if you really like, is a local sort of thief, not part of the guild, is looking to... Shit, where the fuck did it go? Sorry.
Is it that weird goblin what stole from my friends in your establishment?
No.
He didn't really steal at all. He gave what? Yes.
Definitely stole from you.
We asked to see a trick, and his trick was thievery. That isn't really much as stealing.
No, definitely theft.
We have different opinions on theft.
No, definitely a crime.
I wouldn't call that a crime, but all right. Anyway, please do continue.
They pull out from their little pouch a piece of paper, and they write 3 little things on it, and put them down one at a time. A local thief. No guild association, but even if they did, thieving's illegal in Juan, regardless of situations. They're human, and they have a family crest that looks like
Ubi.
And the family crest seems to be in the shape of a lotus.
Wait.
Can you put this in chat?
A noble thief?
No one wants to say
Interesting.
that, but a request has been given. The second one is this. There's a group of ravenous dogs. A pack of dogs.
It seems trash.
But
we brave adventurers. Strong.
Person who keeps talking about it says they're willing to pay good money for it.
Ooh.
All right.
Back on board.
So
And
so far we have a royal that is a thief and a wild dog incident.
last but not least,
Oh, sorry.
someone's attic is infested with rats.
Muffled through the sound of crunching bones and plucking of feathers, you hear a noble thief and a pack of dogs sounds like the start of a nursery rhyme.
I
I wouldn't know.
It kinda
Most
does.
nursery rhymes are about drinking whatever you find and bashing skulls in.
that is all right.
But
So
these are the three rumors in one.
Where is last one? Don't understand.
We
Seems
got-
weird.
We've got pack of dogs, pack of rats, and a noble thief.
But rats are food. How are they dangerous?
Well,
some people do not really like rats in the home and just choose not to take care of them themselves.
they said they're big rats.
Also, last time we saw rats, we got knocked out by other goblin.
No,
I-
there was separate incidents of rats.
I'm suspicious of rats. I think we should investigate the Lotus.
I'm suspicious of the guy who kidnapped us, but
What, Lojack? Lojack's a friend. Do you know Lojack? And he looks to the manager.
Oh god.
Let me roll something for that. Let's see if she does.
Little goblin, one eye, bit weird.
Yeah.
Claimed he was part of the shiny sparkles before us.
in the habit of stealing strangers off the streets.
Yeah, as you guys are speaking about this, her face just kind of. She rolls her eyes, thinking about the name Jack and the description you guys are giving. She's like, "Yeah, I know him. He's He's kind of a weirdo, alright. He used to come in here about a year ago. Oh, was it more like 7 years ago? He'd come in and any drunk he could find, he'd sit there and convince them, hey, you want to be the next hero? They never come back.
Yes.
How old does this goblin woman look?
They haven't kidnapped people.
She looks. Roll a. What would be a good thing to see the age of a woman goblin? Roll a nature
Wisdom?
check. Medicine. Roll a
Medicine. A roll of medicine. What's my medicine stat?
Medicine is wisdom. That's nice.
My medicine is a +1.
I have a
I'm going to
+7.
use my big metal dice that you can hear through the microphone. That is an artificial 20.
Yeah. The little you know about goblins. She looks to be about in her 40s.
That's like well over middle age for a goblin, isn't it?
Yes, MILF.
Milk.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I have.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes, Jing says everything out loud.
Oh god.
Yeah, she's gonna look at you and see.
Jinx just notices Amon giving this woman a quick up and down and a little bit of a glance, and immediately just goes MILF.
Yeah.
I'm staying quiet. I'm eating my sandwich.
Yeah. She's kind of. She looks offended for a second, but then she just kind of chuckles and goes, "Thanks." It's been a while since I've heard someone call me that. The last one was my son's friend before he got eaten by a bear.
I am
Oh,
sorry
happened
to
a
hear
lot.
that.
Bears eat lots of people.
My question is, were the two events related in any way?
No.
Yes, feeding people to bears, very fun. Oh,
Yeah, and there's this awkward silence after that. No.
Um,
It was the second.
I do thank you for telling us these requests. I'm sorry for taking any time off your hands.
The Essen Diner is where you'll find the rat infestation.
Hmm. All right.
But besides that, enjoy your stay here at Bonkers.
Thank you.
If you want any more information, feel free to ask. Those
yes, any other things that would make us lots of money very quickly?
I think she just kind of gave us our three
Well,
options.
what if there's another one?
Well, wouldn't she tell us?
I don't know.
If you're in Juan, these are the only wands we have for that.
Can your magic tavern take us other places?
No. See,
That's like the magic school bus, but for alcoholics.
Bonkers.
Bringing teleports you.
I'm the third owner of it, and from the way it was described to me, is this bar is in it, as my grandfather would say, an interdimensional space between spaces.
A pocket dimension.
Yes, like books.
Yes. And every entrance into Bonkers is the same exit you walk out of.
Hmm.
Jinx goes cross-eyed.
It's similar to a bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing for you, Jinx. The idea that a door will always go to the same place.
Yes. Especially if you move the door.
If you go into Bonkers,
In
a
space.
different town, and you leave, and you try to come back to Juan through Bonkers, you will never reach Juan. Only if you walk through the door in Juan into Bonkers. I know it's hard to grasp, especially for my kind. And a young one just as cute as you, and she pinches your cheek, Jinx.
I'm pretty sure that's racist.
It took me a
Whatever.
while to get it.
Door is door.
Yes, doors often take you places.
I thank you, Miss. What was your name?
Stinket.
Manager.
It's. I do thank you for your time, Miss Thinkett, and I'll bring out my hand to kind of give her a handshake.
Yeah, she shakes your hand. If you want, I have 3 locals here that can help you with almost anything if you can't find it in any of the cities.
Huh?
That one over there, the shaky one with the coffee, they call him Puddles.
Hmm.
He drools a lot, and we often have to clean up his area.
Is he still pointing the gun at us?
Yeah.
I thought it was because he pissed himself.
I did too.
God damn it.
That skeleton over there by the fire pit, Gobos. He is really good with swords, bows, arrows, anything that isn't a gun. The gun is more of Puddle's thing.
I see.
But Globex knows a lot more about enchantments and runes and whatnot. So if you ever need something like that you can't get outside,
Shiny things to go on sword.
yeah.
I think it would cost a little bit of a high price. The stuff to make that isn't really cheap.
No, it's not. Last in that corner over there.
If we help people, we might get a adventurer's discount.
You can talk to them. I don't think they really give discounts to your kind.
What, even if we save everyone?
Probably not. I don't give discounts to
rude.
adventurers.
Oh,
That is very
what if we
fair.
save you? And deal with that weird magician who means we're not going to spend as much money here today.
He'll be back. He always comes back.
Yes, and he is costing you a fortune in revenue.
Are they?
You could hire adventurers to deal with the problem.
I don't.
Okay.
Reduce rates.
If he ever becomes a real problem, I'll hire you guys first.
Interesting.
But
I don't like how you said that, Jinx.
the last but not least is the last little casual we have here is the cat in the corner. I think they just go by meow. And as Stinkette says this, you guys, if you look over to them, their ears perk up more, and their hood turns over to look at you all. Well, the only thing that's not covered by shadows from the hood is their mouth, which always has this weird, awkward grin to it. Well, you can see.
What kind of cat are they?
Huh?
What kind of cat?
As you can see, the little bit of fur on their mouth, as well as their their ears, are orange.
Garfield.
I so hope they're Garfield.
But yeah, take your time.
Ooh, we should all split up and talk to one of these people each.
Okay.
Yes, make perfect sense.
You're really
Everyone
full
knows
of
splitting up
energy.
is how you solve problems.
I kind of like looks over to you.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Almond. Almond.
Almond.
Almond. Almond.
Yes, Amon is still covered in blood and is picking feathers out of her claws.
Do you think it's
a dog person?
Why do you want me to speak to dog person?
Because they're very similar.
In what? In what way?
They're both mammals.
Yeah, but
Are
you're
you a
a mammal.
mammal?
I'm not sure. It was like 50-50 on the properties. Some goblins don't give birth to live young. They lay eggs.
I thought that conversation was about to get really dark. Okay.
I thought goblins were fungus.
Sometimes. I'm part rubber.
That's why you bounce so well when I throw you.
I'm going to go talk to the dog person.
You other cat person?
I can talk to the cat. We've got that kinship.
I thought you were closer to the dog person. I will speak with Bone Man.
Alright. All of you roll a d20 to see which one of you goes first. And as you do that, I will be right back. I have to use the restroom.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
The films take to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Gaff and Evan both haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
I've seen half of Lord of the Rings. 9-year-old me was scared shitless by all the dead people in the bog, and I never watched past that.
But I was just saying how like all of my everything in D&D to me looks like something from Lord of the Rings. Everyone else must imagine it differently. Also, Gaff got a 5.
Alright,
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
got
s-
5
yeah.
on my roll.
let's see.
So it's Jess, me, and then Gaff.
Yep, that's how it's gonna go. Alright, Jess, you're first. Have you taken your drink yet?
Yes.
Before you walk over there, I need you to roll me a fortitude saving throw.
Yes. 10.
That's not critical failure, but on a 10, any persuasion, any charisma checks you make have a -2.
Is it because you're racist against goblins?
We'll find out. But you all eat your food, and you head your ways. You approach Grobex, and as you approach, you notice that he's using the flames in this fire pit to smelt some iron. The closer you come to him, his skeleton shape is very long. His skull shape is long. His bones are quite thick and bulky. He has what seems to be like tusk in his lower teeth. And there seems to be like some sort of black dust that's on his bones. But he seems to be paying you no mind as he continues to play with this metal in the fire.
Yes, hello, Skelly Man.
The skeleton.
Yes,
turns-
heard you do very good. Make good weapons.
I do.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Like to
so-
buy one, but too poor. Can do something to help you make cheap. Yes.
Grobex cannot think of a job for goblins.
You must have some enemy you want dead.
No.
Kidnap friends?
No.
Ancient relics?
All friends died. Many.
Oh. What about bringing you their bones?
Why would I? Why would
I don't know.
Grobex
Some
want
people like bones.
I think as a skeleton, he has enough bones.
Oh, you never have
Grobex
enough bones.
only cares about one thing, and one thing alone.
The almighty American gold coin.
No.
Oh.
Creating my magnum opus. Creating Grobex magnum opus.
Yes, we help for free stuff.
I don't think you are qualified, Goblin.
Get you fun material. Get you meteor or rare mithril or
What was the play here, by the way?
free stuff.
Was that your only thing when coming over here?
Jeez, looks like some confused
I'll be right
how
back.
you're interacting with other humans.
Yeah, Grobex just keeps looking at you as you're asking for free stuff.
but we find you a sponsorship. You sponsor us with magic, we bring back cool stuff.
Roll a diplomacy check if you believe this stuff.
Yeah, sure. What's my minus?
2.
Okay. That's a 6.
Yeah, Gobos just turns and says, "Once you have gold, Goblin, I can help. Robux can help. Till then,
Yes, well, no lead for you then. Lead's very rare. It's actually true.
What?
It's actually true. Lead's very rare.
They're just kind of rare. Also not.
Yeah, and we'll cut away. Evan's still gone. So
Lead tends to poison the people who spend too much time working with it.
Lead can only be produced in 2 ways. By supernova stars and the decaying of uranium-285. Uranium-285 needs to decay multiple times. It has a half-life of 4.5 billion years. We have all our lead and lots of our heavy elements from supernovas because our aerospace was probably highly populated with them.
Champagne supernova. Can't fucking get this bottle cap off.
Yeah.
I can't get anything with an apple ever in that.
Tell me what you think. Yeah, it's ketchup flavored Cheetos. Anyway, yeah, no. Amon, you finish eating your chicken. Do you clean yourself up in any way?
I pick the feathers out of my fur and out of my teeth, and I use my hands to wipe some of the blood off of my face.
All right. I'm assuming now you go and approach the tabaxi.
Yes. Why are we talking
Come
to
back.
these people?
They might help us.
Do we have nothing more to go off than they could possibly?
No, there was no
help
real
us?
reason to talk to these people. I thought I'd just go for the one who might have free stuff. I wanted you to talk to a dog.
Yeah, it just Jinx was convincing us to help ourselves by talking to these people and see what they could do for us.
Okay.
Try to get free shit off them.
Avendor was too concerned to testify because Jinx has been quite a scare.
Game introduced an element.
Yep.
I wanted to interact with it.
Yep.
Yeah, in interacting with the element, I was hoping we had some more to go off of than we want free stuff.
This lady said,
I'd say
"Go
we're
talk to
getting
them.
the
They might be able to
information.
help."
Yeah. They're introduced more as shopkeepers. Merchants.
Oh, so they're like merchants in a central hub, less
Yeah.
random quest people.
So the best way to think of it is like a game mechanic. The way Stinkette introduces them is they're my idea, just to give you more of a clarification, is you can still buy things in a town, whatever town you're at, but if there's an uncommon item that I don't think should be in the town, you can get it from these merchants instead.
Okay. Yeah, now that I know that they're supposed to be merchants and they're not quest givers, it makes more sense.
They might give a quest down
Well, they
the
might be
road.
temporary companions.
Well, they can't be companions because they're in different towns, aren't they? Potentially.
Oh yeah, they're probably from
Yeah.
different towns. They can't come out the same door, so I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Anyone
so it's
to
just
pay
like-
you if you kidnap them.
We can't.
Well, you can't kidnap them.
If you walk out,
Wait,
with,
that's the question. What if I held one like on my back as we crossed through the door? What would happen?
do you want to test it
You
as a
would be
player, or do you want to just?
you would be merged into a singular being.
Yeah, do we become a two Vix?
You can find that out. Like when you walk out with someone, you can find that out if you want to try it down the road.
Yeah, I become a two Vix.
I don't know who that is.
It's
same.
a Star Trek where two people get merged by the
See,
transporter beam.
I was thinking more dog cat, whatever the
Cat
fuck
dog?
that thing's called.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
basically
Star
called
Trek
that.
reference makes more sense because it's a teleporting thing where two people get merged.
Yeah, but you're the only one who gets it.
Yeah,
Voyager.
I will say this:
references only
these
work when
three
people
specific
recognize it.
characters are designed as NPCs.
Nobody
as
gets
people.
domestic Duran whenever we have to make a reflex saving throw. You will get to live in a society.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you want to go speak with the cat person, Amon?
Yes.
I think this makes me unhinged.
You clean yourself up, and you approach the darkest corner of Bonkers. The light above seems to not work that well, and only occasionally blinks on and off, but a very dim sort of light. The cat surrounds themselves in the corner of this booth with bags on their side. And as you approach, their hood looks at you, and once again, you can only see their big, toothy grin. Everything else under their cloak is shadows
Like the
of
Cheshire
darkness.
Cat.
Meow welcomes you.
Brain has given up on sentence.
Hmm.
Meow
Ah,
has a
hello,
way.
sister.
Mm. Good day to you from Meow.
I see you are a trader in fine goods.
Meow has a where if you have coin.
I said that.
Is there any items on display
No.
or display?
What can Meow help you with on this nice day?
We're in space. How do they know it's a nice day?
Fuck you. That's why. Me and my compatriots are looking to earn some gold, and a fine merchant like you, I was wondering if you had job opportunities available for me and my friends.
Ho, ho, ho. Meow definitely would have jobs. But that depends on where you, sister, have come from. And how far you're willing to how blind you can become to the law. For Meow.
I don't know where we came from. I want to call it Yong, but it's
One.
One. Well, we came here from the city of One.
Small city, yes. Meow has heard of it. A city of small river Not big, not small. Off a beaten path.
Yes, the sort of place where where the guards from large cities aren't going to come looking for people.
Yes, yes. Meow has no job there. Meow has heard about a noble thief there. Yes, yes, yes. One with a flower, a tulip, or something of that nature. Meow's memory's a little fuzzy, and Meow's one hand is itching their chin, and the other is like kind of on the table with their palm in the air.
Is Amon smart enough to get this hint?
It's up to Amon.
Sure, Amon's heard of the concept of paying for information before. Amon drops a gold piece into the palm of the cat.
Meow closes their hand and then goes, Meow is sorry for the cough. It's dry air when you're in a place like this. But Meow has heard about this thief. He's known as a lotus thief. And the lotus crest,
Yes,
not one usually found in Wan. That family's on a different side of the world, Meow knows. This must be from thief, must be dangerous killer as well, or replicated said crest. Big crime. But you get Meow crest. Meow can offer favors in return.
I shall keep that in mind. Thank you, Meow. Enjoy your evening, sister.
You too, fellow sister.
Yeah, and then Amon returns to the group, or goes and sits back down at the table.
That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, and as
Yes, both went equally well.
I don't know. I got an offer out of mine. You didn't.
They went brilliantly. I know what you're on about.
Yeah, and then last but not least,
You said that twice about the Chihuahua, man.
yeah, last but not least is you, Evan. How do you approach puddles?
I'd say
I think it would have been funny.
my approach is calm. I make sure I'm like seen walking to him. I ain't trying to sneak up. I kind of wave my hand up, and as I kind of make my way closer, I say, "May I take the seat?"
Yeah, and once you get close enough, he points a gun at you.
Oh, hey. I'm not of any trouble.
You a cop?
I am not.
You a cop? You gotta tell me.
I
you're
am-
a cop.
I am not a cop.
Alright.
I'm not even actually sure what that is.
Watch.
Oh,
They're after me, man. The government.
I'm unsure of what you mean by government, but I
All of them.
am not of any of those.
Yeah. Let me
That is correct.
stand still. He
Alright.
He gets really close to you and starts to sniff you out. Like, Like, you know how a dog would like sniff your ass? He starts to like sniff your whole body like that. He seems to be like, as he's sniffing you, his drool is just kind of slobbering over on your shoes and your feet. The gun's still pointed at you. He then
I'm make sure I don't like pull any like quick movements because this is a little intense. Because
yeah.
I don't think Evandor's town had a lot of like technology as of guns.
Oh no, but the few moments you've been in Bonkers, especially with Yolanda shooting a gun, you've kind of figured guns are quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Puddles, after sniffing you, giving a good sniff test, sits back down in their seat, kind of like jittering. What do you what brings you over here?
Honestly, I am quite new to adventuring and very unsure of exactly on task. We were given a couple of goals in Wand, but at most, I want to ask for opinion. You seem like you've done adventuring for a while.
Who told you that? Who told you?
It's not anyone told me, it's how you look. You look experienced.
They start to sniff themselves. I don't smell experience, do I? Do I? No.
I don't think experience is something you smell. Unless you haven't bathed for that entire experience. But that is not of my concern nor my...
No, you kobolds don't have good noses. See,
we don't.
us dogs, we can smell experience from a mile away. So, what, are you lying to me? Are you a dog? You gotta tell me.
I am not a dog. I am quite straightforward. I am a kobold. I am a cleric under the name of Timora.
Yeah, they stand up, they're looking at you, they examine your outfit.
It's a very, like, broken, piss-poor outfit. It's, like, more rags than anything.
I'll believe you for now. Sit, boy, sit! And as he says that, he sits himself down.
Evanor's really confused, but he'll also take a seat.
Puddle squints their eyes as you take a seat from him saying sit. Oh, let me roll something here. Yeah, you notice this. You notice that he has a gun now pointed at you from under the table. Now, tell me, what, you say you got some jobs. What do you want, Puddles? Do you want Puddles to give you a gun?
I don't know how to use one. It's more of I want to hear your opinion. The two party mates I'm with now kind of concern me a little bit, so I wanted to ask other people as well, which I am starting to regret this decision. So the current 3 tasks are go after a thief with a royal crest, take on 3 or a couple giant rats in a basement, as well as what was the other one? I can't remember. Oh, and the wild dogs. Wow, I am not being very quiet.
Are the dogs stepping on your territory?
I am unsure. I think they're causing trouble for someone. honestly, if worse comes to work, hopefully I can just move them somewhere more safely and more happy for them, because I'd rather not cause any bloodshed compared to they kind of like looks back at the table where there's just like the feathers and bloody chicken.
Hmm. Puddles kind of twitches a bit. Well, what Puddles can say is, when you put a dog down, you gotta make sure they're down for good. Same with rats. Same with everything else. That's why guns are the best thing. Guns can keep you safe. You gotta stop.
The only thing I really have is a crossbow. Though I do not have any bolts for it.
Well, maybe you need to buy a gun.
I don't think I have enough gold for that.
Yeah, and as you're saying, they're saying you don't have enough gold. He pulls out, let's see, an air.
Is this man? But is he about to give me money?
He pulls out an air repeater for you.
A what?
Air repeater.
Should I be concerned?
Use a container of pressurized air instead of black powder to propel small metal bullets.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Like in real life.
Yeah, you're
Hold
just an air
on.
rifle. He's just gonna give you a little pew pew air rifle.
I need to look this up. How do I?
It's like a gun for killing chickens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up on the website. It won't let me look it up.
You might not be proficient in it.
No, it won't let me look up anything.
On the
Oh, lovely.
Path Builder?
Yeah. It just like the
Yeah, I
search
don't
bar
think
is like
Bonker
gone.
has a
Oh,
search bar.
you have to go to you have to click that thing for it. Go to web.
Yeah, I did, and there's no search bar.
Google.
Oh.
Repeater,
I
PF.
see.
It's D4 damage with
you're right,
reload
it is gone.
property
I also
and a
have that
10-round magazine.
Yeah, there's no search bar. It's just like completely gone.
That's weird. It used to be there.
Yeah, you saw me use it.
Yeah, I did.
Air repeater, a 1d4 weapon. I see it. Oh, I'm trained in it.
Oh.
Oh, real life.
He'll say Puddles will go like, guns always better than any puny little bow, crossbow, or anything like that. I will lend you my air repeater and 5 rounds.
You sure?
Yes. And next time you're in Bonkers, you can pay me back if you like it, and if you don't like it, pay me half the gold for renting.
That sounds fair.
Bad deal.
I will take it. Any how much would it actually be?
Let's say 5 gold. The ammo will be free.
And he kind of like reaches into his pouch, and hands him like the 5 gold, just in case if we don't come across each other again. It's good to pay it now, than not pay it at all.
As you do this, you notice that Puddles' gun from under the table has lowered. I see. You're a good man. Very
I try to be.
unfortunate agent of you, but very dog-like of you too.
I'm dog-like?
Yeah, I get it though. There are some dogs that just want to be hidden from the world. No judgment
Oh.
here, man. I get it. I get hiding from people. I get hiding from the government.
He's completely confused.
Maybe we're not so different, you and I.
Oh, please tell me this dog is wearing a tiny little tinfoil hat.
Yeah, sure.
I've been picturing him like in poncho and a stereotypical Mexican outfit.
Or like the moustache
Like
and
the
a bottle of
gunslinger,
tea
yeah.
of tequila.
He's shaking and drinking coffee like a chihuahua.
Yeah, and Puddles seems to be, like, satisfied with this service.
I've made a friend.
Yeah, you have.
I imagine like a 2 foot dog man that's just shaking that wears the Skyrim Thieves Guild armor.
But it's a clever literary reference. You can only see their mouth because they're like Alice in Wonderland and Cheshire Cat.
That's actually what I got a little bit of the idea for how Meow works. They're based off the Alice in Wonderland cat with Kashyyyks from Skyrim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got that when
definitely
you
got the
said
Khajiit
the
thing.
Skyrim quote.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And I'm assuming you all meet back up at the table.
Yeah.
Yes, I found good deal. We have to get lots of gold and we'll get magic weapons.
I somehow made a pal and I also got a gun.
Oh, I should have spoke to that one.
Well, Meow is willing to offer us favors if we can retrieve her the crest of that thief.
Oh, free stuff.
Hmm. When
Yes, they can have it when they break its neck.
I think we should deal with the dogs first.
What?
Think about it. If we deal with the dogs first, we'll be walking through town having to deal with the dogs. And while we're walking, and maybe if we deal with the dogs, we could get more information on this thief crest.
The dogs do seem like the simplest and most direct problem, other than the rats, but I don't think the rats.
Just go hit dogs.
The rats are
Or
giant
just any
rats.
dogs.
The giant rats are probably in containment or in a small area right now versus the ravaged dogs. I think they're outside from what it sounded like.
Yeah,
It-
the wild
This
dogs
doesn't
just
sound
sort
like
of
a
roaming
job
the
for
city.
brave adventurers. Why
Well-
can't peasants take care of their own dog problem?
Well, sometimes dogs get out of control.
Think about
All
it.
animals get out of control and they become very dangerous.
Think about
You
it.
would be known as a hero.
If these people could solve their own problem, there'd be no work for us, and you wouldn't be able to make any money.
That is very true.
True. I guess we must help the dogs. No. Hurt the dogs to help the people.
If we can, let's avoid trying to kill them.
They're wild dogs. They're not exactly the
They
most...
could become great companions. And if you think about it, and he kind of leans in, if we can get these dogs trained, we could actually have extra help.
Bet. If you get bitten first by dogs, you have to pay a gold piece.
If I am wrong about the dogs being helpful, yes, I will give you said gold piece.
I'm in.
All right?
I need to quickly do a stat thing. Not allowed. The game's not letting me quit, so no, I'm not allowed to.
By the way, apparently gear has the search bar, but weapons do not.
That's fucking weird.
I have a search bar for all of it, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why gear would have a search bar, though. Because
Yeah, but weapons, there's still a lot of weapons.
there are.
It's like over 100. Yeah, I've got a search bar.
I
and
guess
I've
they
used
are
the icons.
alphabetical order, though.
Yeah, but I've got the search bar on my end.
Are you using the app?
Oh no, I was using the website.
Oh, then you may be using it. Wait, you haven't gotten your thing yet. It hasn't been paid for, right?
Oh yeah, I paid for it.
Oh, then I have no idea how you have the search bar.
I did have to make my own custom buff though to get my thing. I have it for weapons.
It's fine.
Weird. It's just weird.
If you want to, Gaff, if you want to add a claw thing, if you have the paid version, you can add your own weapon.
Yeah, there is a claw thing in the weapons list,
There is.
but it's just for some reason catfolk don't get it.
Give it to yourself. If it's a one,
Look at if you're a specific one of them.
No, a specific type of catfolk gets a bite attack, but not a claw attack.
Fair
give
enough.
yourself a claw attack, but I think. Watch out, Aaliyah. Nico's still being fragile right now.
You get a better buff. You're not going to use a claw attack. So you can get Gabe to give you something better.
You clearly haven't seen how I'm playing this character.
+1 to all charisma.
I swear there was a.
It could be. I don't know. Yeah, no. So what do you guys want to do after you've gotten back together? You've been given 3 separate quests.
Hunt dogs?
I say hunt the dogs. Were we given a specific location for the dogs?
You guys were told, given only one of your quests has a specific location. Everything else is somewhere in Wan City. In the city.
So while we're looking around for the dogs, we could ask around for the thief. But if we do come across the area where the rats are, we could deal with them first.
No, we
Yeah.
should beeline dogs.
I suggest
Not get distracted.
I suggest we go looking for the dogs, but if we run into anything else in the process, it would be expedient to deal with it then and there.
Correct.
Get distracted, forget main objective. Focus
We
mind
have-
like sharp honed knife.
We have multiple objectives. Either
Yeah,
way,
Jinx just hisses.
has everyone has had the filter?
Yes, that chicken was.
Alcohol.
That's not food, but all right. If everyone has the fill, then let's head out.
Yes, we should head out.
Do you think the guildmaster would know any information of this town?
I don't think the guild master knows where he is.
Yes, Guildmaster's probably not.
He used the
Brightest.
teleportation device to get us here. I'm wondering if this is a
Yeah,
town
but
that he
Teleporter
exactly
was
knows.
panicked and random.
But he also
We
did
can
tell
ask
us
if
the name
anyone
of
here has heard of the sparkly shinies, or the blinding light, or the shiny sparkles, the adventuring guild. See if they've heard of those other people that he definitely didn't murder. Yeah, sparkling shinies, the flashy badge people, the ones
Right.
that we are now.
I can't remember their name. Something light.
Shiny sparkle.
I was too
He's
distracted with
24%
the recent
sure.
events.
That we are now all the shiny sparkles. It says it on our ID cards.
Yeah.
What does it say on our ID cards?
If you look at your ID cards, it says the mirthful light.
Myrtle light.
See? Shiny sparkles.
Not shiny sparkle.
We ask if anyone's heard of them, and then we'll know if the adventuring man has been here. Because he said they were famous.
Yeah, like 20 fucking years ago. People forget things very quickly.
Those were very popular heroes.
Yes, they had statues. Nobody forgets about statues. That's why you make statues.
Either way, let's start heading out.
Yes. Don't people make statues specifically because they forget? They need to be reminded.
Yes, but once you're a statue, you live forever. And then someone casts the spell that makes you not made of stone, and you come back to life. And you're needed most. Like a real hero.
Okay.
Sure, Jinx. I think we just start heading out.
Yeah, we just go to leave unless anyone tries to
crazy.
stop
I
us.
just wanted to see how crazy Jinx was gonna get. Yeah, as you guys start
Normal,
to
not crazy.
walk out of Bonkers, and you are back in the alleyway. You spent about probably a good hour, 2 hours in there, enjoying your food, getting to know the locals, talking with each individual. Two of you kind of got along really well with the people you talked to, while one of you didn't do poorly, but didn't do great either.
Pretty poorly.
Maybe Jinx managed to rather thoroughly upset that skeleton.
Yeah. But it'll be fine. Yeah, you guys walk out of the
For now.
alleyway. Anything you guys like to do while in the town of Juan?
Yes, buy a pack of sausages.
The
Dogs
why?
love sausages. And then the dogs will come to us.
I think the dogs mainly just like meat.
And what are sausages?
I'm unsure of what they are. From what I heard, they are something else entirely.
Meat. Look, ask any butcher. They will tell you that sausages are meat.
I think we should look for if there's a market stall that sells meat. They'd probably be a frequent victim of wild dogs.
That is very true.
People up.
Yes, the wild dogs use sticks and break your legs.
Oh, I now understand why the peasants are so afraid of them.
Oh dear.
I had to call people peasants. Is that offensive?
I don't think you're supposed to call them peasants.
What would you call them?
People?
Oh? No.
Maybe at a push, citizens?
No, they sound wrong.
Townsfolk?
No, we'll go back to keep calling them peasants.
Alright, we tried.
Wait, is there a lord? Do we live in a feudalist society? Or is this some sort of anarcho-capitalist system?
I'm unsure. I'm not even sure if we're in the same country. Teleportation is something else entirely.
Shit.
Yeah.
We roll a history check to see if we've ever heard of the city of One.
You did last time.
It was all no.
Yep. You all rolled shit.
Yeah, because we all rolled like under 10 or some crap.
Yeah, we did.
You guys are rolling really well, and then suddenly you guys landed in Juan, and you're like, "Can we all roll to see what we know?" You all rolled so bad. You're like, "Yeah, you know that this is the city known as Juan." But you guys walk out of the alley. There's a signpost. There's a sign that points to like the market kind of section. And the city's not that big either. The center of the city has statues of the Mirthful Lights, as this was their most frequented kind of home base, if that
Oh,
makes
wow.
sense.
So
See, they are immortal.
when we were discussing with the Goblin Woman the rumors about the work in one, was it ever mentioned that there was a person responsible for trying to hunt these dogs down, or
She said the person would reward us very heavily.
You'll be rewarded.
I don't think she
with
gives any more
gold.
details.
She said
Hmm.
that the town itself has been kind of being pestered by these dogs.
Oh, if the town itself is being pestered, we could actually start asking around.
There wasn't much information beyond that because
Yeah,
she
they're
didn't
pissing
have that
everyone off.
information. She only
If
knew
it's-
that she's heard rumors
Um,
about the dogs being nuisances.
If you two can go inside and grab the meat and talk with the shopkeeper, I could stay out here and just ask folk around here if they've seen any general direction the dogs come from or
I
any
think we're looking
specific
for a meat
area
sort of
they.
market stall, because that's the most likely place to be hit by wild dogs.
well,
Indeed.
knowing that it's a town-wide problem, it might actually be worth talking to like
Local leader.
the head of the guards or something. If there is a head of the guards.
Let's not talk to the guards. Seems like a bad choice. Very corrupt.
I wouldn't say split up, but
No,
oh
we should
dear.
group. It would make life easier for
Yes,
all of
yes.
us.
Split up. Good plan.
Who wants to go to the meat shops? Who wants to go to the local guard? And who wants to generally ask around?
Stick together. Go 1, 2, 3. Get me. Speak to random people. Speak to guards.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Uh,
Also, in my head, the idea that Jinx talks like this, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, "Well, there are these inherent flaws in the industrial society."
Yeah, Jinx comes from. I have no idea what a monk society is.
It would be a society of drinking a lot
Theology.
of wine
Theology.
and writing things down.
Yeah.
Some sort of theology, maybe. There is like a head monk in most of them.
Yeah, well, it depends. Is he more of a Christian monk or more like an Eastern monk?
Eastern style.
Well, then it would be like there'd be like a head monk that does all
Yeah,
the
I don't know
teachings and
what the name
meditating.
is for that type of society. It's no problem.
Yeah.
It's a societal problem at that point. But yeah, no. You guys, I'm assuming that the market is the first place you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Meat, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if there's
Um,
like an open market.
Look for the first place that's selling meat.
As you guys head to the market area, it's all these like little, not tents, but like things, little stands that are set
Oh.
up.
Stalls.
It's not schools. The town is just really simple woodwork. Very traditional. Kind of crap. It seems like it's not run down in any way, but it's lower middle class is the best way I can think of describing it at this moment. It's not bad. It's not good. This is like a small town, and in the market section of the town, it seems like everyone's baskets and chests have been chewed through, bitten out of. And
perfect place to start.
even some
Yes,
of
hello, meat man.
as you approach, approach the tent that says, uh, Hank's Big Sausages.
Yes, hello, meat man.
Oh, this sort of heavy built man turns to look at you. They scratch their belly and they go, "Sorry, I don't have anything for you today."
What?
I actually,
You're a goblin.
if you,
Goblins
You
eat
don't
a lot
even-
of meat.
What? No, you don't know what I want.
You're a goblin.
I don't want meat for me. I want meat for dogs.
Why do you want dogs?
So we can find the dogs. Dogs are attracted to meat.
Yeah, they ate all my supply last night.
Yes,
Lovely.
we have heard about the plight of the town of these wild dogs, and we were hoping to catch some bait for them so we could do something about it.
Yes, deal with dogs. No longer a problem. Since you can't defend yourselves, we will defend you instead.
Lordy.
Well,
Please do mind wording.
the
Wait, his or her?
him. The man
Him.
is his
His
back.
wording.
Jinx is both or whatever.
Look. What are you trying to figure out?
We're currently trying to deal with the situation, so we're trying to get as much information as we can, as of maybe whereabouts or general direction,
Well,
or anything that they're mainly attracted to.
dogs are attracted to anything. You ever met a dog? They smell something they like, they take it. They poop on everything, they eat anything. They're worse than pigs. They're just as bad as pigs.
They're just wild animals that are trying to survive.
Yeah. I'd eat a dog if I can. I'd sell
I-
a dog if I could. But most of this town don't
Why
eat
don't you
dog.
do it then?
Most of this town don't eat dog. Only occasional goblins or dwarfs that come by are the only ones who ever ordered dog.
But if they're eating your supplies, why not kill them and sell them anyway?
I've tried. I've killed about one or two the past few times I've set up traps. I've sold them and I traded them with the fur man over there. And then the dogs just come back eventually and eat the meat that's ready to be sold the next day.
Do you, in these laying of the traps, do you get a general direction of where they come from, where they try to escape to when the traps are activated, or?
I live on the sunset part of town. It's close to those woods.
All right.
See, my boy, he goes hunting for me. I used to be able to go hunt until I got the case of the beatus.
He kind of like looks at the other group.
See, he rolls up his pant legs. He rolls up his left pant leg to show a wooden leg. I lost this many, many years ago.
I'm sorry to hear it.
It's fine. But those dogs are a nuisance. It's getting hard to get gold to trade with the merchants that come through here every so often.
Well, luckily we're here to deal with them.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. If you can kill him, I'll give you guys free meat. I'll cook him up for you and everything.
As like he's saying that, I'm just like slowly turning my eyes towards Jinx.
Tasty free food.
No.
But they mainly come out at night.
So this will be a night problem. I see.
Yeah.
Is there anybody who would know more information?
Neither the mayor or Aston has said they've seen them a few times. But
I haven't talked to Mayor.
one of those two could definitely help.
Can't go wrong.
I don't see us being able to talk to the mayor anytime soon. So,
Fairly small town. Probably not busy Mayor.
the mayor is usually very high of importance. Us being newcomers, I doubt we would be able to see him just like that. I
Well,
don't
if we say
think.
we're killing dogs, they might let us.
I think that would come up with a different issue if you say it like that.
Hello, Mayor. We're here to kill the dogs.
Okay.
We like killing dogs.
I once walked up to the mayor and asked if we can get shellfish here.
I mean, if nothing else, these weird ID cards we were given might help. It seems like that guild was once a big shot in these parts.
It could also cause trouble if we're not too careful. After all,
Yes, true, sir. Have you heard of the shiny light?
No.
I
was about to ask what guild you guys are from, but the Shining Light sounds like a ridiculous guild name.
thank you.
What
Yes.
about the merciful shinies?
No, I've once heard of the Merciful Lights.
Yes, they're
Merciful
called the
Lights?
Mirthful Lights.
Oh.
Yes, that's what I say.
No, you said the Shining Lights or whatever the fuck came
Yes,
out
and
of your
the
mouth.
merciful shinies.
I think
Mirthful Lights.
that guild's been gone for the past 30 years.
And
Yes,
we're trying
we are.
to build it back up.
Yes, we are the center of a revival effort.
Nostalgia.
Well, I mean, it's good you came to this town. The mayor would definitely see the Mirthful Lights, especially if you guys are coming back. But last I checked, there was a tiefling and a gnoll, an orc, and
yes, but they were killed, probably by the other guild master with the eye patch. He looks evil.
Oh my god. Speaking of the Guildmaster, have you heard of I already forgot his name.
Lyjack.
Have you heard of Lyjack? Is he well known within that guild or
well, what is he? Is he the gnoll?
a goblin?
Tiefling, a drow,
a goblin?
He's their goblin guild master, or so he claims.
I doubt he's their guild master.
Well, he's currently the guild master.
Well, only because we haven't voted him out.
I don't think you can vote out a guild master.
I think.
Why not?
That's just he owns the guild. I don't think you can just vote out someone who owns the guild. Because he's the owner. He's the owner of the building.
Well, if we vote him out, then we become the owners of the building.
You guys
don't encourage. Don't encourage them, please. It just.
So do you know how guild society works?
I'm not talking about this anymore. I'm going to lose it.
There could have been in the guild. I did see a goblin. I did hear a rumor about goblins being in the building. That's what my pa told me. He said, little Hank, it's disgusting those green little bastards that are hanging around.
Okay. That's
Immediately launches into racist tirade.
Look, I have nothing wrong. I don't have problems with goblins. It's all my dad. He's dead now. I like goblin sauce.
What?
Very,
What?
very progressive of you. Thank you for the information. I believe we will be going to see the guild master or that other person, which I can't remember the name of.
All right. Mayor Wimsley. Good folk. Good folk. Have a good day.
You too.
Yes.
I'm guessing we don't find anyone that has like meat for sale.
No. As
No.
you guys explore it, it seems to be kind of meat, and meat is like the thing that's definitely gone. Some other foods seem to be gone as well.
Actually, while looking around the area and like seeing the bite and like scratch marks, can I like determine what type of dog or how big they
Yeah,
are?
roll me nature.
All right. It's good to know what our competitor is.
I'm gonna do a weird thing. I think I get a sense. I think I have a good sense of smell. Can I try and
19.
smell?
Yeah, you can.
A dog.
Uh, um,
What would you like me to make for a smell check?
perception. And since you have great perception with smell, add a +2.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
11. I rolled a 2.
So I got a 19, you got a 11.
You know what? If you want, you all get another hero point as well.
Huzzah!
I have 3 hero points. Yay.
Yeah, hero points are a lot more common than inspiration, so sort of use them whenever.
Hero points are just advantage, right?
Yeah, hero points just give you advantage, but you have to take the new roll.
Yeah,
All right.
It's not advantage, it's a re-roll, basically.
Yeah.
Which
Gotcha.
is why on several occasions I've rolled like a 4, re-rolled, and then gotten like a 3.
So, what is your new role? Alright,
For who?
so,
What?
what's your 19 for, Jess?
I didn't get 19.
That's me.
Sorry. I was looking at the 19 and I looked up and my eyes immediately went to the sushi and cookie. So 19 on your nature, looking at these teeth, these bite marks, you have to assume that whatever dog did this is a big fucking dog. It's no normal, no smaller dog would be able to make this large of a bite mark. So you have to assume it's actually a pretty big dog. You can't
All right.
exactly tell with the 19, but you can tell that this is either a big dog or a average sized wolf. Gath, what'd you get?
I got like a fucking 11. It doesn't really matter.
Again?
I never re-rolled.
Okay.
I didn't waste it.
That's fair. Yeah, on your 11, you're able to kind of start to smell the air around you, but with all the like people in the market, it's a little hard to tell the scents apart. And right when you think you
These
might have the scent of an animal, immediately right next to your face, a perfume bottle is sprayed as someone walks past, losing any sense of track you could have gotten from it.
These dogs smell a lot like fresh bread.
Mmm, tasty, tasty.
I
Can't wait to eat them.
okay. Well, that's all the information we can get right now out of this area. We can try to go talk to
I'm
the
to
mayor
talk, I mean embarrassed. No, I mean talk to the mayor.
and potentially also deal with the rats if we have time, because that's more of a day problem than a night problem.
Yes, as said, last time we dealt with rats, we got drugged by a strange goblin man.
I was not there for that.
No, we definitely got kidnapped.
I'm very concerned on your ideas of kidnapping and thievery.
No, I'm right. Aren't I, Cat? We got kidnapped.
We do not remember the last week and a half after this LoJack
Did you
fella.
end up where you were?
Do you believe
He had
Do
us
you
in
believe
a
that
special
the
room with a trap. It was definitely a kidnapping.
Do you believe that the goblin could curse you with the idea of not being able to remember?
I am unsure, but I don't trust him.
He also, from what we heard, he's also a person who tries to turn people into adventurers.
Yes, and he has killed many people by kidnapping them and trying to make them do these traps before. He's
Does
admitted to that.
has he though?
Yes.
Were these people
Personally,
who? Because you aren't really denying any of these, are you? Are you saying you don't want to do any of the tests to him? Yeah, like you are
Those tests
agreeing to
involve him
be.
blowing us up.
You also are agreeing to be a part of a guild. At any point in time, you can choose to walk away from
we saw and
this.
it exploded after he put us in a strange room.
But he's not doing that now.
No, but he did kidnap us.
But
It's still very strange behavior. Unless you like to kidnap people.
I'm not saying it's not strange. I'm just saying he doesn't seem like he's in the process of kidnapping you.
No, it seems we have made
It's more of
it seems we-
desperation in some
it's-
weird way.
It seems we have made the baffling decision to trust a man who we have no reason to trust.
That's my exact point. You're kind of forcing all the blame upon them, even though you're kind of agreeing to most of what they are having you do.
Where are we?
Yeah, as
He
you
In a
guys,
town?
teleported us with a magic house. Again, it feels like kidnapping to me.
as you guys say this, you're in front of a big wooden, not it's the biggest house you've seen here, but it does
Like a
have
mini
a
mansion?
office. Yeah, not even a mini mansion. It's like 3-story. It's like a 3-story kind of small house. There's like on the side of the house. There's steps that lead to a second floor, and the second floor has a door. But the bottom floor, on top of the bottom floor's door says mayor's office.
All right.
Mayor Row Vice.
Mayor's office.
Yeah, and as you reach for the door, do one of you try to open the door and go in?
I'm gonna walk first because I'm very concerned about the other two walking first. Well, I am gonna knock.
Yeah, you knock and you hear, "Come in."
In that exact voice.
Yep.
Yep, Jinx will go in as well.
I'd let Jinx walk in first.
Yeah, Jinx Can you make me a will
Make a
save?
dex
No, I'm
save.
joking.
Tumble through.
Yeah. As you open the door, it's unlocked. You walk in, and in this one room, there's a clerk's desk to your right, with what seems to be a person with a wig on. In front of you is a door, and next to the door is a coat rack and a filing cabinet.
Hello, we are important people here to clean up the city.
Ooh.
Well, I wouldn't have said it like that.
We're here to deal with the dog problem.
Oh. The news.
And also the rat problem, and also the crime problem.
Isn't the rat problem someone else?
That is someone else.
Well, there's a problem in the city and there are rats.
We are having quite a dog problem. Would you like to speak with Mayor Whimsy about it?
Yes.
Yes.
May I get your names?
If
Or your if you're associated with the guild?
We are the shiny sparkles.
we are
The
merciful
merciful
light.
shinies.
Merciful light.
Oh. Good, because wait. They look at you and their voice
Like
kind of
merciful
breaks.
shinies more.
They're dead.
And we are their revival.
Guild 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't understand that reference.
We are a restoration effort.
Breaking. It was a
That's
book series about street dancing.
You can read.
Had pictures.
Okay.
a version of that book. It was quite great. They made it through here. It costed the city a lot of money to convince them to come.
Oh.
No, the Mirthful Light. Yes. It's been so long. Let me page the mayor. They
Page?
Yes. They pull a thing from their desk, pull out like a sending stone. They go, Mayor Whimsy, Mayor Whimsy.
That voice is so degrading.
Mirthful light for you. And then let me do.
The idea that in a fancy world, the equivalent of paging someone is folding up like a magic page into a paper airplane, and the paper airplane flies to whoever you're throwing it at.
Oh, yeah. You guys hear a buzzing sound. Just approach that door, and when you hear, when you're told they are ready for you, you may enter.
Alright.
Sure. Amon would like to go stand uncomfortably close to this door.
Yeah, only a perception check as you guys get to the door.
Jinx wants to stand uncomfortably close to Amon.
Do I get any suspicion? It just, for Evandor, this feels way too easy to meet the mayor.
What are you
The
trying
badass new
to roll a
adventurers.
perception check? What are you trying to perceive from this person?
I'm trying to see if there is some motive. Like if they're expecting something out of the situation.
Yeah, roll a perception check. Instead of insight in this, it's perception. You use perception for that as well.
That is a dirty 20.
So that is success, but you start from what they are talking about. You do feel like something is quite odd about them. there's something off-putting. You don't know what, and you can't really put your finger on it. But as you approach the door and your eyes leave them, you do you turn around at all?
I do. I just kind of like give one last glance.
Yeah, as you turn around, you look one last time. That person is gone, and the window behind them is open. Everyone else, roll me a perception check as well.
Oh fuck! They murdered. That's the killer. They murdered the mayor.
No.
No, it's just the mayor in drag.
Yeah.
We're
The
gonna
dean.
walk in here and there's gonna be an entirely a dead guy.
I got like a 12. I stand right up against the door with my nose basically touching the door.
Yeah. On your 18 and 20, let you keep the perception check, Evan. You hear some weird noise coming through the door. And then you hear, "Come in."
Does it sound a bit like an outfit change?
Does it
There
sound
is
like
no
the sound
way.
of someone climbing through a window in an outfit change?
Why?
There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Mon would like swing the door open.
Yeah. As you swing the door open, you can see the mayor shutting their drawer, and there's this sort of person, they look very similar for some reason. Sitting there with a suit on.
Motherfucker.
Oh, was that your sister outside, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, yes. Nico's over here.
By the grace of time. Oh, by the grace of Timora, please give me the strength to continue this conversation.
And as
By
you
the strength of
notice,
Timora.
Evan, you can feel that
Yeah.
burning sensation on your little necklace. And on that note,
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
we'll end today's session.
Motherfucker.